The group of robbers, made up of a ragtag team of misfits, had planned the bank robbery down to the last detail. They had their getaway car waiting outside, their masks on, and their guns loaded. They burst into the bank, shouting threats and demands for the money. But as they made their way to the vault, they were surprised to find that the vault door was already open. Confused, they made their way inside, only to discover that all of the money was missing. As they stood there, dumbfounded, they heard a strange noise coming from the back of the vault. When they investigated, they found a group of nuns huddled around a strange machine, frantically pressing buttons and pulling levers. The robbers were shocked. What kind of bank had nuns working in the vault, and what kind of machine were they operating? But before they could ask any questions, one of the nuns turned to them and said, "Oh, thank goodness you're here. We've been trying to fix the ATM all morning, but we can't seem to get it to work." The robbers were stunned. They had just attempted to rob a bank that didn't even have any money, and instead had nuns trying to fix an ATM machine. But things were about to get even weirder. Just as the robbers were about to leave, the ground beneath them began to shake. Suddenly, a giant sinkhole opened up in the middle of the bank, swallowing the robbers whole. But as they fell, they found themselves in a strange underground chamber filled with gold, jewels, and piles of cash. They had stumbled upon a secret treasure trove that had been hidden beneath the bank all along. As they loaded up their bags with the loot, they couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all. They had attempted to rob a bank with no money, stumbled upon nuns fixing an ATM, and fallen into a secret treasure trove. In the end, the robbers made their getaway, but not before encountering one final bizarre twist. As they sped away in their getaway car, they were pulled over by a police officer who turned out to be one of the nuns from the bank. But instead of arresting them, the nun simply smiled and said, "I hope you boys learned your lesson. Crime never pays, but sometimes it leads you to unexpected blessings." And with that, she let them go. The robbers couldn't believe their luck. They had attempted to rob a bank with no money, fallen into a secret treasure trove, and been let go by a police officer who was also a nun. It was the craziest bank robbery in history.